Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Wesley and today we are going to do a new format of video. Today I'm going to give you an update tour on our High Towers Zoological Park. So yeah, let's get into it. Here we have arrived with our bus at the zoo stop. Here at the entrance we have a few animal signs. Most of these, except the American flamingo, are from a moth that's Great Cake made. It's an amazing moth that adds modern signs for every animal that didn't get them in the frontier style. So you have all the lemurs, the lions, for example, and they're pretty close to the style. I think they're really good, if not even better than the others. So yeah, I really like them. So these are all species I'm planning to get. So the African lion, the lemurs, the flamingo, and then the collared peccary and the Aldabra giant tortoise. So yeah, then here, this was the first episode, the entrance. I'm still very proud of this little build. It's very simplistic, but I think it's holding up. So we have the custom-made banners with a Braza logo on it, or Braza, I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's the Association of Zoos on Bronation, the Discord server. So yeah. And then here we have some little updates I did, some detailing. These flower planters. So they're a mix of classic and modern wood, and then some flowers in them. I really think they fit. So here we would buy our tickets, but the zoo is closed today, it seems like, but we can enter. So here is the first thing. This is how you enter the zoo, and the first things you are greeted with this little zoo info sign, and on the left are butterfly garden. This is not made by me, it's a workshop item. I forget who it was made by. I believe it's Lion or Lider, one of them too, but it could also be totally someone else. Then here we have a little butterfly garden with a peacock, the European peacock on them. I'm not sure if you can see them right there. So yeah, and behind that is a little sneak view of one of our enclosures. So yeah, it's very fun. And then that's for later, the America section. You haven't seen that as of now, but that's what I've been working on. So this enclosure, at first it seemed fine to me, but now that there's more buffaloes that have grown up, it seems pretty crammed. That's also we got a name for that albino buffalo. Her name is Pearl, or his name I'd say. His name is Pearl, but I think these are going to get an upgrade. I also switched the Mandarin ducks out for the mallard ducks, so you can see them in the background. I think that mod is also by Great Cake or Ayano Cloud, as you want. Here we are going to the Africa section of the zoo, where we first start with Madagascar, with the Madagascar area, the area we have all seen. So these are the Sifaka Islands, 2 of them. Sifaka Islands are controversial towards modernization of zoos, but I think they look very good. I am not good with detailing the underwater, so I just placed a lot of rocks and colored them to this light gray tone. So yeah, but it seems like the Sifakas are or inside or on the bridge here. Going to quickly show you. Here they can walk over you from their islands to their indoor sections. They like to spend some time here walking around and stuff. So yeah, this is the first this is the third episode, I believe it was, where we built the outdoor habitat for the fossa, or the fossa, and here you can see them coming up close to us. In the real zoo these would be more shy, but today they want to show themselves. As you can see, we have some babies, we have 3 little cubs. Naming suggestions are always welcome. So yeah. And then this is something I haven't shown you. The exterior of the building. This was heavily inspired by Bukrovis or something like that. I don't know. But he has this beautiful classical brick style that I wanted to represent in this zoo. So the Malagasy house. And this, I really like this. This is from the mod, the Safari Pro Pack from Nicholas Lion Rider. So yeah, let's head in. So as you enter, you are greeted with this little sign to inform you about some conservation or I don't know what. So yeah, then we are inside the house, and the first habitat we're greeted with is the indoor sifaka enclosure from Cockerel's sifaka. These are not accessible to the animals as these ropes are not climbable, sadly. I did only realize that after building the entire thing. Here's a little implied toy with some seats in them for the sifakas where they can climb down and puzzle with this. So yeah. Oh, we're on the roof again. So yeah. That's a normal issue with Planet Zoo. If you have played Planet Zoo for any amount of time, you know that getting stuck on the roof is something that happens to everyone. A little bit of information. A sign from the Cockerel Sifaka. He looks really fat on this image. I don't know why. Is it just me or does he really look fat? I don't know. So here we have a little peek into the outdoor enclosure of the fossa. Little baby coming to drink or swim, I guess. And here we have a little view of a water section. For this one, I don't think they would fall in, and if they would, they could just climb out via through the rocks and foliage. So yeah. Here you go more, there you were more on eye level if they stood up there. Now you're looking down on them, on the sifaka. We have a little garden here. Some of these really small rocks that I really like. So yeah, here we have the indoor enclosure of the fossa. No backstage as of now. And then we have the little guy coming in. He's coming. This is all accessible, by the way. They can climb via through the ladder or the branch, and then they can come up to this platform and rest. I really like this enclosure, so yeah. This would eventually be a view into the backstage of the Crocodile Sifaka. Then we have another little garden here with some trees, and then we have another overhead passage for the lemurs. These are the red lemurs, I guess. I don't remember their exact scientific or exact name. And they have this really beautiful habitat. Fun fact, this habitat was built in only 15 minutes. Sparrow, I know, was pretty shocked at that, but it's nothing much. It's just foliage and a few ropes and then lion riders singing cliffs. So yeah. And then Dus Nuve Hefo and Zamu Parfu don't talk, don't be quiet, and don't feed the animals. For the tropical hall, and here we have a little view of the drinking spots. So yeah, let's go into the tropical hall. And here we have a little bridge. Yes, safety is our main priority here at High Towers Zoological Park. As you can see as you are walking above Nile crocodiles on a hanging bridge. So yeah. I don't know. Oh, I'm on the crocodile, sorry. So yeah, well, might as well show you. We have two Nile crocodiles in here. These are actually the saltwaters, as I think their remaster looks really convincing to be a Nile crocodile and is highly detailed, so yeah. And then you come off the bridge here. Please don't jump into the crocodile enclosure. I know people are stupid, but don't. I know how bad you want to swim, little kid, but don't. So here we have some free flying birds. The ibis. I think that's a black turtle and some other songbirds. I'm actually not sure on that one, but we have Madagascar ibis. I'm sure on that one. Malagasy star tortoise, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know my herbs and birds, as it seems. But yeah, they are. And then you can have a little view of the land area of the crocs, and then here you can see the crocs. But yeah, and then you would walk and continue on. But we have not finished. I have not finished that. That's on hold right now. The Madagascar house, Malagasy house. So yeah. Oh, we're with the crocodiles now. Oh, that you shouldn't be doing that. So I'm going all the way back now, all the way to the beginning, making sure I don't end up on the walls. So yeah. Are they still here? The little baby is, or is he on top? The little baby is on top of the thing. That's a feature. Don't worry. And yes, we have yes, our animals are Jesus. Don't worry. So yeah, they can access all they can't do it like that because of the coils of the ropes, but they can do it through the water, which I find interesting at least. So we go look all the way back over to the entrance plaza. One thing I forgot to show you was the statue of our zoo founder, Sir Robert Danforth. This name was come up with by the lovely Gunter's Gaming. Check out his Discord. It's linked in one of the in one of the videos of mine. And then here we are again, a better look at the mallard ducks. Really beautiful moth. So yeah, here we are going to the Americas. We are going all the way over the sea to America, and the flagship animal is the white-faced saki, but we don't have them yet, or at least I haven't worked for them. So you go and straight off the point. Wow, my English is very good today, as always. We have a different path here that leads you under this little arch of fallen trees. Watch your head or your eyes and make sure you don't. This little section, the aviary and the greenhouse, are loosely inspired on Zoopark Overloon, which a zoo I visited a few years ago, and am planning to visit this summer when they open their new tropical Africa section. So we are going to take the little aviary right now to, or I say little, but it's pretty big. And yeah, so it's the flamingo aviary, but it has two other birds. It has white-faced whistling ducks, which have a lot of chicks, and then two Spix macaw, or four now. They have had babies. So the difference between the babies and the parents is almost unseeable, but the parents have this more black face and the babies have the white face. So I really like that. It's interesting how the American flamingo babies are like this really early stage, and then the greater flamingo babies are like sub-adult, almost fully grown. But as you can see, you cannot go to their part, but they can come to your part, which might give you an interesting experience of them. We are going to go there, but we are first going to a little detour. We have the American flamingo statue here, sculpture in metal. So this is the bighorn sheep enclosure. In Europe, there are no bighorn sheep held in zoos, as of Zootierliste gives me anyway. But I just wanted to build for the Americas animal pack as soon as I got it, so I really like goats and all that stuff. And here's a little forested little open area, and then little beneath the mountain. And then here are two females, but let's head into the enclosure because why not? And I can show you. This is a little mountain, I should call it. It's inspired by those big mountain open areas, grassy fields almost, where you just have a big grassy field and there's some sheep or mouflon or something grazing on it, or cows most of the time, and really love that. So we have some here they are all sleeping. I have a shot where the female is standing up on this doing her animation, and then the male is standing here overlooking the rest of the zoo. Is this an escape hazard? I don't think it is, because the drop is crazy, but seeing goats escape predators has made me more unsure of myself. So yeah, let's go down through the waterfall that I created. This body of water is way too small to do this, to keep this waterfall not from overflowing, but there would be a gap and it would be recycled, so it could always be flowing. I hope that would be the idea behind it. So here we have two signs of animals, the giant anteater and the barred tapir, both of which are in the area and I have already built for it. So this is the tropical house. The entire tropical house is built, outside at least, is built by Doskal from the workshop. It's a really lovely build, and it was too good not to use. So here we have a little armadillo enclosure, and yeah, it's pretty jungly, so if the armadillo wasn't stuck here, you would not see it. And then the second animal we have in this greenhouse is the giant anteater with his termite mound and the mud wall. That's what I was searching for. And then here you have one last view of the aviary, with now not being into it, but with the mesh in the way. So yeah, there is way too much big ducklings, way too much. There's the same amount of ducklings than there is flamingos in this enclosure, so just to give you a comparison. Again, this backstage built by the amazing Doskal. These mannequins are for scale, but I placed them here as they could be some kind of prop or something the zoo would use. Just for the tour, I didn't want to delete them. So here, this backstage is for the ocelots. I have not worked on the inside. Again, made by Doskal. Doskal was really helpful on this build. And then the jungle. This is a really tiny little passageway. Sorry for those bigger adults. We will have to kneel a bit or like bend over a bit. And then yeah, here we have the ocelot enclosure, the outdoor enclosure, with a mesh fence with the wire on top, electric wire on top, and we have this little viewing area. It's against the sun. The sun goes this way, so you won't get the best shots from it, but you can see our ocelot climbing her climbing structure. This tire is a really good way to enrich the animals in real life, because they can sleep in it, hide in it, play with it, even if they want to. So it's really diverse. And this is the last enclosure I've worked on. Oh, yes, the graveyard. The graveyard of blueprints. That's my graveyards. Don't worry. There is no dead people in there, I hope. Oh, damn. Look what decided to show himself. So here we have a huge mixed enclosure with Jabiro, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, capybara and Bert tapir. The Bert tapirs. We have a lot of Jabiru or Jabiru, I guess. But they're the Bert tapirs. The capybaras use this way less than I would want them to. I have put that Jabiru on there. He's stuck on there. Don't worry, he will never be out of here. But they don't use it as much, so it's hard to spot the animals, but if they're here or swimming, it's always a pleasure to see. Also, this was created with the pets, the pebble pet, so it's not, so that's why I could get it so smooth. And so yeah, that's kind of the whole zoo, so I'll get out of my first person and give you a little overview of what we have done, what we have built so far. As you can see, my computer is already starting to lag this zoo, and it's not even nearly finished. The plan is to get the zoo around this size or bigger, preferably bigger. Oh my god, my English is yeah. I'm getting tired after 20 minutes of straight talking through this tour, so I'm going to give you a few plans that I have. So of course we have here the Malagasy section. I want to wrap that house up right here, and then have a few outdoor enclosures here, and then continue this on to a little jungle area, savanna area for the African savanna animals. This will be North America, a North American trail leading up to here that would connect to the South American trail, so you would have to do a loop, but that's not my biggest worry. And then Asia, I hope to squeeze somewhere in the middle here. I'm hoping on doing that, and then we could call this zoo complete, but that's not a definitive plan. So yeah, I'm going to leave you guys there. It has been 22 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to get this all uploaded in time, but here I go. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video by any means, please do like and subscribe, or even a comment would help. The algorithm really just it surprises you. If people like the video, you will notice. If people don't, you will sadly also notice. So yeah, before I leave you, I want to ask you one last thing. I have pulled up a poll on the community part of this channel, so if you would like to go there and request a game that I should add on here, preferably free, if not on Steam under 15 euros, and I will think about it. But for the rest, I hope you have a great day, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.